Hi everyone. In this video, I want to give you an introduction to xlookup, and this is just so that you can use xlookup instead of vlookup in your day-to-day tasks. Xlookup is very extensive and it allows you to really refine your search results and what you want to return in your searches. But today we're just going to focus on how we can use xlookup to replace vlookup in our search and return for information. Yeah, so let's get into it. So right away we have sales for the day, and we have apples, oranges, pears and bananas, and the amount of fruits we sold for the day, and then we have a product code here, A, O, P and B. So we have two tables here where we're trying to find information. We're trying to find how many apples were sold, how many pears were sold, and we're also trying to find how many product O was sold and how many product B was sold. I'm going to add to this just one more because I want to show you how a certain other element of the function works. So let's add balance. Yeah. So for xlookup, we're going to start with xlookup. I'm going to type the formula in like that. So we're looking for apples, and we're just going to highlight the range where we're looking for apples, and the return we want is the amount that was sold, so we're just going to highlight the range of the amounts of the column that has amounts in it. And then xlookup allows us to enter a value if it's not found. So here you can put 0, or you can put a text. So for example, you might want to put none. Once you're putting a text, make sure to put it in inverted commas, and we can close it off there. We don't need to put the other parameters because this is as much as we need to replace vlookup. So as you can see, it gives us the result of 10, which is the correct figure. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to lock our cells. So we're going to go into the formula, and we're going to lock our range by clicking on the range value and pressing F4. Go here, F4, F4, F4. So this locks our range by putting $signs before the column and before the row. Yeah, so once we drag this down, it'll tell us how many pears were sold and how many melons were sold. And because we put none in inverted commas, it's going to give us a value of none. If this was, for example, 0, it would have told us 0. If we didn't put anything at all, which is also allowed, it'll come back with an error, just as it would have with vlookup. Yeah, but we are allowed here now to actually define. Compared to vlookup, we are actually allowed to define what the result will be if it doesn't have the item we're looking for, which is, to me, very nice because you don't like seeing errors on your working paper, and sometimes errors make it very difficult to work with. So we're just going to define that one more time, like that. Yeah. Another good thing about xlookup is that it allows you to search in any column and return data in any column. So you don't have to ensure that the search column is on your far left. You can actually just select any column to search in and return the value for any column you want to. So for example, if I was searching by product code, I can look for product code O, and I can look for it here. It doesn't have to be on this side of the data, and I can return a column to the left, and if not found, that's as far as we need to go. Yeah, so let's lock these cells, the ranges, it's going to lock them, and that is that simple. So you don't need to copy your product code to your left hand side to be able to search it. You don't have to highlight the whole thing and count columns going across for your return value to return column 3, or anything like that as you would have had to with vlookup. xlookup just allows you to select only the column you want to search in and only the column you want to return. And as I mentioned, xlookup has a lot of options for you to refine your searches a little more, and we'll do that in another video. For now, I just wanted to show you how xlookup can replace a vlookup going forward for exact matches. So I hope you learned something. I hope you're a little braver to start using xlookup. Enjoy!